What up? What up? What up? What's up, folks? What's up, folks? What's going down, man? PA Political Revolution Podcast. Who that be, man? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Already. You hear me, Dave? You can hear me? Let me put the link in the comments for you, man. In case you want to come on. That's the link. If you want to come on with me, you can tap in on that link, man, and come on in, man. But yeah, man, topic is on this here. What I'm on today, man, is yeah, what I'm on today, man, is how on a daily basis, man, somebody approaching me and they hit me with the man, where I know you from. I know you from somewhere. I just be looking at them smiling. Or if they even hear me talk, because my line of work when I be out in the community, man, helping people with health insurance, the phones and tablets and things in that nature, they just hear how I talk. I got a very distinct voice, man. So, it ain't too many people talk like me, man. You know. So it be crazy, man, but it's my reality. You feel me? And for people like, for instance, today, man, I had a dude, he 50, 53 years old, and he seen me today. He say, man, I just got through watching one of your interviews, brother. And I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah. And he like, man, I must say, man, you had a hell of an impact on my mental, man. You done something to my mindset. And to me, that mean a lot, man, because that's what I do it for. It ain't for me, it's for the people, man. You know what I'm talking about? I get on here to put out a message and a message only. Every now and then I might jump down with a few of my partners, man, and do a little entertaining, man, but don't take me serious on that. Don't take me serious on that. You know what I'm saying? Like CEO Hockley tell you all the time, man, this shit fake. Unless you on here with a real purpose. And you serving the people, man, like God served Jesus and Moses, man. You feel me? So when I'm on this internet, man, I'm a messenger, man. I'm here to deliver a message. You dig what I'm saying? Super Dave, you gonna come on or what? Or you don't know how? There go the link right there. All you gotta do is click it. Oh, they calling my phone. I'm out work. Work over with, Jack. Let's see what I got here. Hello? Yes, it ain't me, huh? Uh-oh, I got one coming up. Oh, that's my guy.
Am I late?
What up, bro?
What's good with you, my man? How you feeling?
Man, slow boogie, man. Just tapping in, man.
Right on, right on. What's the topic? What we on?
Huh?
I said, what's the topic? What we on?
Oh, man, I'm just on here, man. You know, damn near every day of the week, man. I'm just letting the people know how, you know, when you're doing your work, man, your good deeds out here, man, in the community or wherever you may be, man. Just know you touching somebody and somebody listening and paying attention. You hear me? But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, that's real.
I hear the
That's real.
fruits of my labor every day, man. Somebody walking up to me and telling me, man, I know you from somewhere. But I'm looking at them like I know I don't know you, but I already know it's the internet. You feel me? And
Yeah, yeah,
they hit me with it, man, and they be like, man, you don't know your messages be strong, brother. Keep it up, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just how I'm just, you know, it feel
yeah.
good when strangers giving you your flowers, man, because you got your own kind that don't even acknowledge what you're doing. You feel me?
Right. Or they try to
If it
tear you
ain't on
down.
their time, if it ain't on their time and doing what they doing, man, they don't see it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's funny that you say that, man, because recently I've been getting messages, on Instagram from people that I don't remember, but they remember me from either a time when they were kids. One dude sent me a picture of him holding a pair of shoes that I autographed and given to him after a game.
Right.
He said, "Do you remember me?" That's look, bro. That's 25 years ago. You know what I mean? but
25 years. Who you was playing for the Clippers then?
yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I remember taking a picture. I remember giving the shoes to him. I remember the face, but I told him, I said, man, I wouldn't know what you look like today. You know. So he sent me an updated picture of himself. He ain't changed much, just, beard, mustache, couple pounds, you feel me?
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah, I've gotten quite a few of them recently, man.
Yeah, man, you
We,
know,
we never
like I
know.
say,
We never know the impact that we have on people,
right.
you
You
know?
know, sometimes, you know, it's all right to entertain every now and then, man. But I mean,
Right.
I'm big on dropping jewels, man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? That entertainer can lead into a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff. You dig what I'm saying?
As we see
Yeah,
recently.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's real.
Yeah,
You see, you gotta
recently.
first understand that everybody can't digest entertainment. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Everybody can't digest it, man. So it's best you not even go there if you
Right.
ain't ready for the repercussions and the results of your actions on this
Yeah.
internet. You see what I'm
Our
saying?
words, our words, our actions, karma's a real thing.
Yeah,
Karma
yeah,
comes
man.
knocking unexpected. So, we gotta be mindful of that and move accordingly. You know,
Nah, for real.
yeah. Shoot, I was caught up in you already know. I was caught up in a little something too. Recently,
Yeah,
man. Boy, boy. Mm.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, stuff get real heavy real quick.
Nah, for real. That's because,
Everybody
people think
good,
it's a
family
game.
doing good.
Huh?
I said everybody doing good, family good.
Yeah, everybody good, man.
Right on,
Can't do
right
no
on.
complaining. Yeah, but I be, man, I be out in the field, man, every day. So, I be seeing so many people and dealing with so many people. But I know
Yeah,
how that internet is, man. That's why I don't get on here playing, man. Get
yeah,
on here playing, talking about people, family, saying, just anything, saying hurtful things, man, that can wound somebody and rub them the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And look,
Everybody
got
know,
another
man, that,
dude, got another dude that hopped on that bandwagon and started to do the same thing.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, just this morning, man. You know, but I understand what it is. Some people have a yearning for acceptance, and they're looking for acceptance from all the wrong people.
right,
You know what I mean? Trying to fit in where they should even, it's not even their wave, but they try to make it their way, you know?
yeah. They'll learn. They'll learn, man. If they don't, hey, that's on them. You hear me?
Yeah. Look, dude accused me of being a racist, and went on a rant about how his little half breed babies got it rough, and I'm like, racist? Oh, that's interesting because, I come from my family's all mixed up. You know what I mean? I got Puerto Ricans and, white folks and you know what I'm saying? And so, like, damn. So I shot the dude a picture of me and some of my little half breed cousins. I'm like, look, this should make you feel better. They just like your babies. They all mixed up too. I said,
Right.
but I'll do you a solid and connect you with them and you can share with them about your thoughts on me being racist, you know?
Who was the guy? This somebody that knew you or somebody out the internet?
Somebody off the internet, a troll who, now he's going page to page, just, trying to blast people and trying to get cool with people that he once wasn't cool with, people that don't want to mess with him, but really just want to use him, you know, for their benefit.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
That's wild.
There's some people that they'll wait. They waiting in the bushes for an opportunity, to sneak on in. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, yeah. And he fell right into the trap.
Right.
So, hey, I tried to give him that vet advice. Hey, man, pay attention to the snakes in your grass.
Nah,
You
you
know,
got to. That's a must.
yeah, yeah. But again, when you seeking inclusion from the wrong people, man, and you're just not gonna see it.
Right on. So ain't no word on that dummy, huh? No word on the dummy.
What's that?
I say ain't no word on the dummy, huh?
Hey, let him do his thing, man. If it make him feel good about himself, so be it.
Yeah. So what you was
Yeah.
saying about the what's going on out there with the lead, man? What's going on with that?
Oh man, so I'm out here in Costa Rica. Right now I'm in the grassroots scene. I'm working with the youth, um,
Right.
and just getting a feel for the way they operate out here, man. Uh, so all right, you know how y'all got the field house out in Texas, right? So each municipality got their own, their own gymnasium, big, big nice state of the art gymnasium, but they don't let the basketball teams in the area use it, when they need it. You know what I mean? Basketball's a game of repetition. that repetition is how you get better. But they they contract it out to different, to other sports instead. You know, soccer is the big sport here. So soccer
Oh,
gets
okay.
all the money, all the backing, all the sponsorship. You know, everything goes into soccer. Anything else after that, they got to fight over the crumbs. So, in talking to the heads of the different leagues and the different youth teams and academies, you know, uh, the people who are at the very top, they don't feel the need to change in order to improve the quality of basketball here, you know. So the other night, Monday night, I go watch one of the under 24 teams play against North Dakota State,
Right.
you know, and they got mollywopped. They got smacked by a college team, and they're undersized, the coach wasn't making the proper adjustments. He wasn't making any adjustments. He wasn't making any adjustments. But, uh, he just let his team go out bad. And I'm sitting there on the side, just watching and analyzing everything, evaluating everything I see. I'm like, damn, you know, these kids, they still need a lot of work. He had two youngsters on the team. One just graduated from high school in Minnesota. So he's got that American style of play. Another
Right.
kid who, a 16-year-old, was playing with the under 24 kids against the college. He just got back from the under 17 national team tournament in Belize last week. You know, um, he goes to school in Miami. So, you can tell the kids who've been trained, in America, as opposed to the kids who've been trained by the locals, by the quality of their play, by the style of their play. You know what I mean? And it was just, it was a hard thing to watch. So I got to come up with a proposal. I got to put a proposal together, man, to take to the municipality, to take to the heads of the, the basketball federations and, you know, uh, try to put this thing in motion, man, over the next 5 years to
Right.
aid in the development of basketball here. Because once upon a time, Costa Rica basketball about 15 years ago was well respected, but it's been a decline. You know, Development has stopped. The coaches aren't really coaches. They're people who work at the car dealership, but they happen to like basketball. So hey, I'm going to be a basketball coach. They're not teaching.
Right.
They're not teaching the players how to play the game. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like the dude next door. All of a sudden he want to be a coach, and so now he out there. They they done gave him a clipboard, and he calling himself a coach, but don't know nothing about the sport. He doesn't know how to correct any mistakes, how to make any adjustments. Doesn't know how to
Right.
develop the talent level of the players. That's a lot of what's going on out here. So they hit me with this one. The president of the federation hit me with this one the other day. Said, well, I don't get paid doing this, but I'm looking at the uniforms, nice uniforms. I'm looking at the sponsors on the uniforms. I'm like, ain't that something? They getting the money, but they want to keep it to themselves. They don't want to pay anybody, who's actually qualified to do something,
Right.
who has an expertise in a certain area, they don't want that. I forgot who I was talking to recently who said, if I want to be, if I want my business to be successful, I got to be willing to hire people in certain areas who are smarter than me. You know what I'm saying? To help my business grow.
Right.
You feel me? Because then that made me look like a damn genius. I don't know everything, but I wouldn't have put my pride and ego to the side for the benefit of my company growing by putting you, who may be a lot more knowledgeable in a certain area, you know, in control of that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? All right, you run this, I take care of what I know, you know, and we just flow and grow from there. But the egos, the jealousy, the what's the word I'm looking for? Insecurity, you know. It's all
It's
over. It's all over
always
the world.
is,
I
man.
experienced it. I experienced it in Turkey as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, some when the people come up to you and say, "Well, you know, we have a tendency to be insecure and jealous." You know, but when it's your own people saying it, it's like, well, what do you think you need to do about that? What are you gonna do about it? You gonna let it continue the way it is, or you gonna, you know, put a plan of action to change it for the benefit of everybody? But it's just a lot of selfishness and greed as well. You know, but it's like that all around the world. I experienced it when I was in Texas too. You know, when I was in Mansfield trying to get my AAU thing together out there, I held a tryout and you know, had it on blasted on social media for for 2, 3 weeks, flyers out at the schools and everything in the surrounding area. Nobody showed up. Nobody showed up. I said, damn. I just sat there and I laughed. I got us some shots while I paid for the gym for this time. I may as well go on and put it to use, you know?
Right.
Shit. And I found out later it was people out there, saying, hey, this guy has such and such, when he was in the NBA, his character ain't up to par. He's this, he's that. You know what I'm saying? Things that I've already addressed and gotten through and, matured and learned from and helped other people through. They try to, throw that back up like it's something recent.
Super Dave, what's up, man?
Yes, sir. What's going on, player? What's going on?
Man,
How you doing, my brother?
This my guy right here, man. Boss Klaus, man. This
How
Super
you feeling,
Dave
bro?
from where I'm from, boss.
Oh, okay. What's up, Super Dave?
Just chilling,
How you
brother. Just
feeling, man?
chilling. Yeah, just keeping an eye on these crooked politicians out here. That's about it. That's
Oh
about.
man, they keeping you busy.
Oh yes, sir. Got
I know
exposed,
you don't
man.
get
It's
no sleep.
man, it's just crazy how much these cats sell out black folk out here in Port Arthur, man. It's crazy. These cats don't
Mm,
have no morals. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to shed a little light on that from podcasts I be doing. I be calling them out and stuff like that. You just gotta take politics as something that we all got to do. It's a part of life trying to make it better. Just like
right, right,
gentrification, is like a 20, 30-year plan, lifelong. Same thing as fighting got to be the same plan, lifelong plan and fighting and trying to get some reputation from us. That's just all I'm doing.
right on, right
Right.
on.
Somebody got to do something, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, man. Because with all this money coming in this city, man, it's a shame. And the people that you think these crooked pastors, man, these black pastors out here is crooked. They sell you out, man. It's just I can do the whole show on some of this stuff, man. It's crazy. And regular stand up cats, you wouldn't think these guys are just sell black folk out. They just sell you out. It's kind of hard for
mm,
me to comprehend some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They on council, you can see them selling you out. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just crazy. Everybody's got to be a part of this. And some of your, church friends, long friends, a lot of people connected. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that selling you out, man. Once you go to council meeting, you can see that stuff, and that's the major problem with this city. You know what I'm saying? The money, they only taking the money for themselves, but screwing everybody else. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. Oh man, politics and sports, they go hand in hand, man. They
Yeah.
twins. They fraternal twins.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you.
So
I
Kingshoo,
feel
what's
you.
going on with you today, player?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm just tapping in, you know. So I was gonna tap in before I lay it down. You know, I ain't doing too much, man.
Right.
Laying low for some more, man. Ready to go hit it in the morning.
Yes, sir. Laying low for some more and ready to go. I get you on that. I got you on that
Yes,
already.
sir. Yes, sir. But I'm out here, man. You know, I've been connecting some dots out here in the trio, man. You know, I'm trying to put some things in motion, man.
Oh yeah,
Especially
man.
for these kids out here, man.
Oh yeah, that's good. My boy Samo was telling me about you a while back. A while
Yeah.
back. Uh, oh, it was a while back. One of them times he got out, man. You know, he had touchdown and I think he was on the phone with you, man. You know my boy Dave, and you didn't know me. You know, we got like a little age gap between us and stuff. And yeah, man, that's I miss my boy Samo, man. That's my neighbor right there off of
Yeah.
Gulfwell with my neighbor. So yeah.
Yeah. I talked to him about a week and a half ago.
Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. I was
Hmm.
trying to, I was trying to fight for him, right? Fight for him and Big Snoop. You know, Big Austin Cray Chance there around the corner, right?
Yeah,
But,
chop, big chop.
yeah, Big Chop. Yeah, man, the West Side got flooded, right? So West Side got flooded, underpass got flooded, and they was mad. You know, I kind of exposed right. Hey, they trying to use as retention pond. Man, you can't use the goddamn underpass retention pond. You got to do some stuff to drain it. So, you know, they was hollering me about that. They was kind of mad. You know what I'm saying? Simon had some water coming to this property. So, you know, I was kind of chopping it up with both of them about that, trying to, you know, ring the alarm
Hmm.
on that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So you
It's
got the
crazy how the
political
people that
revolution podcast. What you say,
Yeah.
it's
Bob?
crazy. It's crazy how the people who are trusted servants are supposed to be trusted servants. You know, they're not really serving us. You
Right.
know, they're serving their own agenda. You know, and they stand there with their hand behind them, waiting for you to grease their palm. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And
Yeah.
yeah, they tell you one thing and then do a little song and dance behind your back. You know, and it's something completely different, contradictory. So
Right.
we end up staying in a we find ourselves remaining stagnant or regressing, you know, because they're in the way of progress. But
Yes, sir.
it's just the almighty dollar, man. That you know, for a long time, man, that's been some of our biggest downfall. We get blinded by the money and you know, we feel off course. And a lot of us stay off course because we look for ways to justify it. You know, oh well, I gotta eat too. I gotta eat too. But
Yeah.
Hmm.
you know, what about back in the day? See, we all around the same age. We all in our 40s. So what about back in the day, man? We came from that era where the village took care of the children and raised the village. You know, you remember when you can borrow some eggs from the neighbor, some
Right.
bread, some sugar, some milk.
Sugar.
So when the last time, I don't remember that happening since the 80s. The
Yeah, man.
90s, it faded away in the 90s, and then the 2000s came and it was obsolete. So we no longer have that village, taking care of the village. All the villages is helter skelter right now, you know, out for self,
Hey,
Hmm.
and
but I think
we starving each other,
hey,
but when we looked out for each other, everybody ate and everybody was happy.
and then I think something good, right? The boat brawl, right? The Montgomery boat brawl, man. I think that kind of did something for black folks. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a beautiful thing.
I
Usually
said
races,
that
right?
early.
Yeah, usually races they try to attack when the numbers are high, right? And I think they said Trump kind of came down over there not too long ago. So you know they had some races just, on point, right? And then I always say, right, you can tell you can tell something from whenever you telling a person what to do, right? Whenever you tell somebody what to do, you'll find out who their true person is because most people don't like to be told what to do, right? So
Right.
when you start telling a white person, hey, go ahead and move this boat, go ahead and do this, hey, you got to get out the way, they don't really like this. So, one thing led to another. Some folks feel froggy, they jump. Then you had, the the doggone Avengers come out of everywhere from them, right? Land, sea, guys swimming to get over there. So it was a beautiful thing, man. It was a beautiful doggone thing. People getting hit with chairs. I mean, that's what you got to do, man. And people got to understand race has been doing this, since slavery. You know what I'm saying? So since right after slavery. So you got to understand this is in these people's, DNA. You know what I'm saying? Trying to attack. You remember the Tiki Torch guys? You know what I'm saying? So you always got to be watch out for that. And I'm glad they got in there, got involved, wasn't worried about law enforcement and stuff. So that was a beautiful thing. Then I heard one lady supposedly did some type of ancestral chant, some type of spiritual thing out there. Where they kind of consider that calling out the ancestors on there. So there's a lot of good things happening out there, man. When you can defend on some other black folks, man, it was just a beautiful thing. You didn't let them get jumped. That old time lynching, how they used to do, didn't happen for this guy. Because I guarantee you, they wouldn't have done it if it was a white guy that was working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely went down how it was supposed to, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I just wouldn't have hit the woman with the chair. I wouldn't have hit the woman with the chair. I would have let little sister girl over there go and handle that.
Right. Yeah. Especially when she was down. Especially when she was down.
I'm not hitting her with the chair, period.
Right, yeah. I feel you.
Let homegirl, look, the ladies will represent.
Let the women do the women. Hey, I absolutely agree with that. Now, personally, I wouldn't have hit the one with the chair unless it would have got, should have had a knife or something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that would have been my first. That would have been my first alternative. Let the women go and handle it, try to push out the way and go hit a dude upside the head. But yeah, you're absolutely right on that. You're absolutely right. Hey,
because they were handling it. They were handling it.
But just how when that woman jumped on the dude, right, the security guard, they didn't have she wasn't thinking about that then, one of the women. So hey, when you put it in the air that you willing to fight a man, all the consequences come with that. Hey,
all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no lie there. But yeah, it was, that was just our people saying enough is enough. I don't know if y'all aware, but you remember South Africa was big with apartheid back in the day, and they,
right.
locked up Mandela, all that time. They reversed the roles in South Africa. So now the white South Africans are the ones who were living in poverty.
Yeah.
Who were the ones living in the shanty towns. Yeah.
I remember they were saying something about trying to take that farmland from them, right? And kind of do like a reparations type thing from the white farm owners and give them to the black or something like that. I do remember that.
You're breaking up.
I said I remember that they was doing something about the farmlands, kind of taking some of the farmlands from the white farmers that was down there and kind of bringing it to the black, or something like that. They was doing some type of land transfer, taking the land from some of the white cats out there.
Mm-hmm.
You remember hearing that? But I haven't heard anything about it recently, so I don't know what they're doing out there right now. But I kind of remember something is what you're talking about.
Yeah, they took all that back. They reversed the roles.
Yeah, so that's good. See, and the thing is, man, you got Africa, the continent of Africa, right? With damn near most of the countries is majority black. You know what I'm saying? Most of the countries in Africa are black, and we still getting ran through by Chinese and Caucasian cats down there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But if they doing like what you say they're doing, reversing the roles, that's a good step for it. But they need more of the countries out there to go ahead and do that same thing.
Yeah. Take back what's rightfully theirs, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But then once that happens, they got to stop the infighting.
Yeah. Now that's a big thing. They got a lot of tribalism out there,
Yeah.
Since everything is black. Since everybody is black, they kind of go by tribes out there.
I relate that to the Bloods and Crips, to the street gangs in America.
Right.
They ain't nothing but tribalism,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to man, trying to dominate your area,
Right.
as much as the area as possible, you know. It's just
Yes,
another
sir.
form of tribalism that
Yeah.
we got that we deal with. So,
That's
but
it, huh?
we just got to get our people, and we got to see that, you know. And guys like us, it takes for us to go through certain things, man. That you know, before we open our eyes and we see we see the real for what the real is, and then we get labeled sellouts because we trying to implement change. We want,
Right.
Right.
we want better for our people. We see the wrong in our ways, the error of our ways. So we start walking it like we talk it. You know, that what you get. Oh, that dude, homeboy done sold out. He done sold out. You know, but it's easy to say that, and I understand why they would say that when our own community leaders do the same thing, like what you were saying with the politicians. You
Yeah.
know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. Seems like we got a game plan, people. We just got to, implement it and keep going. You know what I'm saying? Take inspiration from the Montgomery boat brawl, the Montgomery riots, whatever you want to call it, and just keep pushing through on that. You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
Shit, that's all I
absolutely
got
right.
right. That's all I got right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to you, man, so I can check you out.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. No problem. No
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
No problem. Yeah, man. I be talking a lot
Go
of
and give
crap.
him something, boss.
Hey, man, we gotta wake up and come together. It shouldn't take an event like what's going on in Montgomery, Alabama, to make us feel any kind of sense of black pride. We should already have that. We should have pride as human beings, anyways, and
Yeah.
want better for ourselves and do the things that's necessary to get those things that are better for ourselves, putting us in positions, working together instead of working against each other, you know, elevating each other instead of tearing each other down. You know, you and I were talking earlier about the power of word and how it could come back to bite us in the ass if we out there, using our words in the wrong context, and again, let's manifest positivity for one another. Let's normalize that. And let's normalize wanting the best for my fellow man, my neighbor, for my community,
Yeah.
and then figure out how we can come together to make something pop for each other, as a whole. How we can all eat instead of looking at each other as competition
Right.
and
Right.
fighting over scraps, when we can all come together and just have a big feast and everybody sitting there full and happy together.
Yeah.
Every day can be a family reunion for us,
Hmm.
but we gotta have that family attitude. We can't look at each other like we trash and treat each other like we trash. We come from a long line of royalty.
Yes,
We got
sir.
to
Yes,
start
sir.
treating we got to treat ourselves like that first before we can turn around and treat somebody else like that. So see the value in yourself first,
Yeah. First. Yeah.
and then
Absolutely.
you'll be able to see the value in everybody else around
Yeah. Absolutely. You definitely hitting on the right note right there. That's the major thing. We have to love ourselves before we can love anybody else, man. That's the major thing. So we have to just keep on doing like you were saying. Love ourselves. Take some inspiration from this Montgomery boat brawl, and just keep on pushing out there, man. Keep on pushing, doing the right things, get involved in politics, so you can know how to qualify a good politician. Because politics is like Claude Anderson say, who it's about who gets what, right? It's about distribution of resources, and you need to know how to qualify a politician and to do something specifically for you, man. Because for Black folks, it's not looking too good. We have not only regular racism out there. You're getting a lot of racism from these different quote unquote minority groups. So it's just another thing that we have to kind of keep on fighting for, being and kind of take a look at. Man, look, being in politics is so good because you get to learn about law, just basic law, man. Look, most of the people think attorneys are smarter than them. They don't have anything to do, but like when you start looking at politics, right, you'll start learning stuff like the city ordinance, right? And then if a city attorney or another attorney come in try to bull crap you on something because they're trying to manipulate the rules, you can kind of check them because you can just read the law, just plain. I'm not talking about just a lot of criminal law, just plain Texas statutes, charters and ordinance. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. It's actually character development, right? Because you want to be able to understand what's going on in your city in case they have some type of. It's like this: black folk, we need to get in a position of being leaders, right? Knowing how to control the city, knowing about the electrical grid. You know how a lot of cats talk about that when they have a EMP strike, all that conspiracy theory stuff. Hey, but we need
Hmm.
to know how to work infrastructure, learn about that, learn about regular politics, how the local government is. It's just different stuff. Emergency management. You know what I'm saying? Just better things as we need to be as people to be real well rounded and kind of learn about the community, man.
Right on.
Yeah, King Shoe, what's your words for it, player? Or you kind of on a temporary hiatus right now?
Hold up.
Yeah, yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, so that's just kind of what I've been doing, putting some of these, videos together, showing people what's going on from the mayor, down to the council members, the city attorneys, just everybody. Just kind of put them on blast, kind of, show them what's going on. Hey, this what they're doing to you. They want to raise the water rates, telling you that they're going to, they need to raise the water rates so they can start fixing the water lines. Water lines popping like popcorn out here. You know what I'm saying? If you've been out here, you would hear every other day something will come on the Facebook, probably your phone, or text or something like that about the water lines breaking. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, things that we need to do to make this city better. We need to be a part of and make sure these clowns on the council doing what they're supposed to do with the tax money, man. Because we get a lot of money from these refineries, right? And what they need to do is be stewards of this and, fix the infrastructure. But a lot of them, hey, they'll try to get some sidebar stuff from the refineries, right? To kind of to keep everybody quiet. So whenever you holler at one of your politicians, hey, why don't Motiva, Valero, Total hire a lot more black folks and stuff? Man, they got some lawyers, they got a lot of lawyers, they can't really do nothing. Well, hell, the city got some lawyers too, you know what I'm saying? If it comes down to that, we got some lawyers,
Right.
we got politicians, we got the media. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that you can do to make this better and to make people respect you more. But a lot of these politicians are bullcrap you and lie to you, make it seem like it's nothing they can do when there's actually a lot of things they can do.
Nah, for real,
Sounds
for
like we
real.
got to hold them accountable.
Yeah.
Call them on their bull, bringing a task on their bull. You know,
I mean, and the
better
reason why I
motivate.
call it Revolution Podcast, because you got to understand politics is warfare, right? And you have to have a revolutionary type of attitude to go in there and tear the whole thing down and rebuild it back up. So that's pretty much, you start. And another thing, man, we need to start learning about military science, right? Start, getting them books like, everybody got it, the 40 Laws of Power, Sun Tzu's Art of War, just different leaders, right? Learn stuff on guerrilla warfare. All of those things makes you a mature person, right? So when you're dealing with things in the world, right? Your job, business, whatever, you know how to, tactically go ahead and try to do some stuff. I'm a big proponent of military warfare. Get your favorite person, Machiavelli. Machiavelli ain't Tupac. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Niccolo Machiavelli, he wrote a book called The Prince. You know what I'm saying? Read that. I think he was a something a politician in Florence or some shit like that. But don't think Machiavelli just is Tupac. Go read the real
Yeah,
books on it.
man.
Learn about all these people that the rappers or whoever tried to spy and have their names after.
Right. Well, I say Machiavelli ain't Tupac, man. Y'all
Yeah,
better get it, man. Free game, man. Free game.
yeah, yes, sir.
You know, there's somebody
Free
talking about,
game.
hold on, what do you mean Machiavelli ain't Tupac?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And hold on, partner,
Nah,
you
for
lying,
real.
man.
Yeah, they over there singing Hail Mary right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
All
Yeah,
this time they been thinking he was, huh?
yeah,
yeah,
But now, man, that like both of y'all said, man. Basically, I mean, it's simple, man. I mean, we gotta just stand for something, man, and don't fall for anything, man.
yeah,
Period, point
right,
blank. You know what I'm saying? And we unite for the wrong things
yeah,
and the wrong reasons. That's our problem.
yes,
You
sir.
know, we can become a unit for some bull count, but when it's time to get out there for a cause and a real purpose, man, everybody scattered out.
Right, right.
Everybody ain't with
Yeah,
it. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Lord, we too busy. I
So
got
it
something
gotta
going
be,
on.
yeah, it gotta be united. We stand united. We fall, man. And
yeah,
hey, Alabama showed that they
yeah.
wasn't worried
That's
about the
yeah,
consequences. They
exactly,
all went in. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? They all went in. So that's just how it go, man. And that's how it gotta be.
Yeah, everybody went in all this one confident, and I don't think really nothing happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Right,
hey, that's pretty much like a green light. That was damn like a race ride. You know what I'm saying? It could have been a race. It was like
Yeah,
a mini racial situation with them jumping on that worker. That was a green light. The dude
yeah,
was in the
absolutely.
right. He wasn't bothering nobody. He trying to do his job. So, when they called the cavalry, hey, it's a green light. Everybody stepped in, wasn't showing no fear. And look, what I heard, the mayor that said it right wasn't calling for the arrest of nobody that helped them. That's the last what I heard. I ain't
Just to
confirmed, but
do with the
that's
chair.
kind of what I've been hearing.
Yeah,
Go ahead, brother.
just to do with the chair. He was the main one charged. Out
Right,
of
yeah.
everybody else. Yeah,
Yeah, now that's understandably. You hit a person on the ground, a woman on the ground with the chair. He wasn't, she wasn't a threat at that time. Well, I understand it. But yeah, most of the
yeah,
people, came out with it just that guy. So and then there was another thing that's good, right? I've been hearing a lot of people talking about they got free legal for them people. You know what I'm saying? They've been feeling the young guy with that swam over there, his cash app up, with some change. He had to tell people, hey, y'all don't have to give me no more money. He got enough money for his shoes. So that's good. Not only will you have people that's out there on the ground level putting in the wartime, you know what I mean? Your soldiers on the ground. But the
right,
main thing, you got that support. You got that support, the financial support that's putting in there for them lawyers and the cash apps for the repercussions of that. Once we get that straight right there, once we start funding people that's helping the community, that's it. We can go whatever with that because that's the
yeah,
biggest downfall from us, right? A lot of time we don't
shit.
want to
Trey
put
the
that
truth.
money.
Trey the truth showing him. He's Trey the truth putting on when it come to that. He was the
Yeah.
first one spoke up on it, man. Look.
Okay.
If they need a lawyer, we got it. Don't worry about that. We got the lawyer, man, the legal side of this here.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
they
Good.
be
I'm
they
glad
be
to.
doing their thing, man.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. So yeah, man, that's the main thing. We gotta support the warriors going out there on the front line because a lot of people don't want to lose their jobs and stuff over this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it
Right.
happens, and you just have to choose something sometime. When the person choose that, hey, I might lose my job or a little something more. Hey, we need that support. That man, that's it. Once you get that, man, we can't be stopped.
Nah, for real.
yeah. That was something major. That was something major. It definitely went down in history.
Yeah, I mean, I still
Yep.
can't believe it. I be still going through, man, did that just happen? You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Yep.
locked and caught around
They
here.
done
People
came
getting,
up with a whole chair challenge, man.
yeah.
Behind it.
Oh,
Look, I'm just finding out today what that meant. I've been seeing it, but I'm like, why everybody posting chairs? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, Yeah.
They say, man, that come from that Alabama, bro. I'm like, man, they
Yeah.
hell, man. These people hell,
Chair.
Look, why somebody put why somebody put a laser on the chair and was aiming
Yeah.
it?
Hey, that's funny. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. They made
They
things a
hell.
good time. They had the chair, like a guy was training with the chair, running up down the stairs or whatnot, swinging with it.
Right.
Guy was like, he did like a swing, sat in the chair. The girl asked him, "What you see? What you see?" Nah, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. Nothing at all. So that was funny as hell right there how they did it. So
Yeah.
they had a whole lot of skits. Shirts came out after 2 hours of the brawl. It's
Oh
crazy.
yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah.
That was good. I still every day I be thinking about it. Man, that's something you don't know how monumental it is. Then I posted on Facebook, right? They had a cat that had a tattoo of a chair. Now that shit was funny as hell. A tattoo on his arm. So that shit crazy.
Oh
Oh
man.
That's
man,
Yeah,
that's
they gonna get out of control. It's
man.
yeah. It's
you
gonna
see the
be
picture of
around for a little bit, man.
you see the picture of the chair with the do rag and the black Air Force. Oh man,
No, I ain't seen that one, man. Guys, it's too much on the internet, man. I gotta check it out. Too
Too
much on
much.
it. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
hey, but once that hat went up in the air, man, hey,
Now
it
that's
was on.
now that's the only thing I didn't like. Hey, I used to go over to box with Mr. Eddie over there at Lionhearted Gym. You know what I'm saying? So that yeah, throwing up the hat, that's that performative stuff. Hey, the cat hits you, you just got to get in there. You can't be throwing up the bat signal, all this crazy stuff. You gotta, hey, you in some danger right now. You got to go
Right.
Yeah,
start tagging old boy.
yeah,
You can't be playing around and dancing, two-stepping, throwing hats up, dosing, doing. You just got to get in there with the fight, man, before something bad happens, before you get too many
yeah,
clean hits on you.
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. 'Cause it could have been him laid out concussed.
Yeah, shit, he damn near
Almost
was.
was. Yeah, when them four dudes, when the other two dudes came out of nowhere, man, I
Because
thought
as
it
soon
was a rap for him.
Yeah, because as soon as he threw the head up, the white guy came in with a couple of two quick ones. That's so you once he hit you and you had that little quick break, instead of tossing it up, you should have stuck him in so you can get the advantage. Then
Right.
you got the mother folks around you, so you can have somewhat of advantage on that one, while the other two, you can kind of deal with them better. 2.5 instead of three full cats. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell, hopefully, if you could have got a couple in, you may have staggered him, knocked him down where he looked like you hit him harder than what he did. So they probably would have put some doubt in the other guys, and they could
Yeah.
have been a little bit hesitant. So there's a lot of different things you gotta just pay attention when you fight, man. You know what I'm saying? You kind of get a good couple shots in that one. He starts staggering a little bit. The other two guys are hesitating. You'll be able to get a little bit better edge on them. So man, it just you can't be playing out there and you don't know these cats.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely cannot be playing.
And shoot, I goddamn know Blue Hands can attest to that and his, stuff he used to do out there. Shit,
You want to
allegedly.
throw
Yeah.
the hat up in the air, where you?
Allegedly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, you gotta start tapping in, Dave, man.
Yeah, for sure. Ain't no thing.
This where it's at, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You need
Oh
to,
yeah.
yeah, bring that political revolution to the tool, man. They need it.
Oh
You
yes,
know what I'm
sir. Yes,
saying?
sir. Yes,
Yeah, they
sir.
need it. This YouTuber world too,
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah. Yeah.
and
I
it's
just been keeping it.
corrupt.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
corrupt.
I've been keeping it local. I've been keeping it local a little bit, but yeah, you're right. Once you start in them YouTube streets, it gets kind of crazy because I see you and your best friend and your best homeboy, Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? So I know y'all be getting into it. I said, he had a whole show about you, man. That shit was funny as hell.
Crazy, man.
Man, old Kingshoo out there and old Steve Jack, man, they used to do this, and that. That's crazy, but yeah. But people
You
like
know
him.
that boy got a fight on the 26th, man.
Who he fighting?
On pay-per-view. Slug Guard.
Okay. Okay. I got to see who he. Okay.
It's on pay-per-view.
Well, he go get some. Well, he trying to get
It's
some
on
money. Okay.
pay-per-view.
Yeah, I seen him up there trying to box a little bit. Boy, he like that. He's a real like that. I seen him out there on the thing, but
Gloves look a little too heavy.
yeah. But man, people got to know people like him. You know, he's just shock jock. You know, you can't really take anything what he's saying seriously. You know, he just getting them views, some clicks, and views. I mean, you can't hate it. I mean, it is what it is, especially if you know. You know, people should know, should be getting crazy, getting caught up in cases over the guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, then he telling you.
Yeah,
He's telling you what he doing.
That's because, yeah.
He's telling you what he's doing. So you really can't hate it. I'm going to snitch. I'm going to tell on you. You mess with me, I'm going to tell on you. Then you go mess with him.
It goes back to the mindsets, though. He can tell you all day long. But if your mind trained a certain way, then you going to act a certain way. You see what I'm saying? Okay, he telling me he in character. He telling me this and that, but man, that's against the code, man. He violating the code. I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's all psychological game, man. That's all psychological, man.
Yeah, that's it.
And he winning. He won.
Yeah.
He won. He the fight has been won, man. You hear me?
Yeah, he got the belt.
Yeah.
The fight have been won, man. The man, a whole comedian, man. A whole in real life. The man turned into a real comedian, man.
Doing shows.
So
doing shows at comedy clubs.
Right.
Selling out. Everywhere he go, he's selling out.
So
when
he
flipped it. About it. Yeah. I thought it was just a hoax. Nah, he playing. He ain't really. Nah, he ain't switching up the game like that. You know, and then Dewberry announced another sold-out show. Damn. You know, there's 4 or 5 shows down the line. You know, I said, "Damn, my man, serious about it." Okay. Shit. All right.
He doing his thing, man.
Yeah, but from what I hear, I don't. You know, I'm not too much gang affiliated. When I heard you speak like with Rolling Sixes or something like that, came from that in prison or whatnot, then. You know,
he ain't never been to prison. He ain't never been to prison.
Oh, he never
been.
That
was T.Y. That was his state school days. That's when we was down there together.
Okay. Because so you know, coming from that, whatever he did in prison, or whatever, going into this internet stuff, now trying to parlay that into some comedy stuff. I mean, it's just not a big game, but you should, you know, most people should be able to see that, and then hear all this crap you talking. Don't get yourself caught up. Especially start making these veiled threats because the guy telling you he a citizen, right? He telling you he a citizen, you know, he not affiliated with whatever according to him or whatnot, and he go tell, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just game, man. You can't get yourself involved. I hate what he's saying about Kingshoo. I hate what he's saying about Pimp and Bun. I hate what he's saying about Stack 5, but you got to understand. All that is just game. You know what I'm saying? That's just propaganda. That's just stuff to get you to hate them. Once you hate them, you'll talk about them. People start clicking it in, start going to them YouTube AdSense and the YouTube revenue. Hell, I can't stand them. I want them to come down here. Boom, you start booking them. Then you like them. Well, hell, I didn't heard him until he started talking about Pimp C UGK. But now he started making some sense. Well, I like him now. You know what I'm saying? So even though he says some good stuff, he says some controversy kind of get you to like, you know, so it's all a big hustle on there. And you just got to not take that shit personally, understand what it is. Because if you listen to him, he contradicts himself. He'll say something bad about what Lil J one day, and he'll say, you know, respect Lil J, so and the same thing with Pimp C. He'll talk about him one end, but hey, you know, respecting Pimp C. So it's just all hustle with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't get confused.
He damn sure done out hustle these boys on his internet.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, he need to start
giving. He getting booked more than the rap niggas.
Yeah, probably making more than a lot of them too. Shit, by you bullshit. By you bullshit.
Selling out at the same time.
Yeah, hey, I give him about
his route to this point, you know, from the beginning to this point right here, got to be some of the craziest shit ever. You know, he went from being a likable dude to, you know, the most hated and then somewhat tolerated and then, you know, oh man, he crazy as hell. But like you said, he's making a hell of a lot of sense with what he's saying. And then
Yeah,
back to being the most hated, you know,
yeah.
and then he selling out comedy shows.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I never thought about carrying Mace until he's told that story about how he hit Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
Never thought about carrying Mace. I got some Mace in the truck now because he told a good story on how that helped him. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I always look for non-lethal, defense weapons. Besides the gun, that's easy to get. But sometimes
yeah,
you want to get some non-lethal stuff, and where you don't have to kill a person right off top. So I'm always checking stuff out. Mace, he done tagged him all this, man. Let me go get me a little bottle of that shit.
yeah,
Never thought
yeah.
about carrying that. Never thought about Mace. Then when he said,
Yeah.
man,
He
let
went
me go
through
get
the
a bottle
whole
of that
game.
there. Get a can of that shit.
Man,
It
he's a
worked
fool.
good too, huh?
Yeah, shit.
Had
Yeah,
Soldier
good
Boy
salesman.
running in circles, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, security, all that shit went up, man. Look. And then the co-signer, man, I never heard no shit like that. Him getting into an altercation with a artist I'm pretty sure Soldier about it. You know what I'm saying? And they escaped the situation by tagging him with some Mace, man. Can't make this
Yeah,
crap up. Cannot make it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Started on the internet and met in real life.
Yeah,
Man,
Cross paths, man.
yeah.
you know what? There's a couple people that's gonna try to take that same approach, and it just ain't gonna work for them because they don't have
It
the
ain't
charisma that we had. They
Oh,
right.
don't
hey,
have they don't have the smarts, the intelligence to do it, to pull it off.
hey, did you ever do that part two with you and Lil Wayne on that other station in Dallas? I think that other
Street
podcast.
real life street star.
Yeah, yeah. I remember you supposed to do that. A part two with Lil Wayne and stuff. Did you ever? Is it out?
Nah, it's coming though.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. Oh man, that was a good story. Yeah, what you were saying about Lil Wayne and protecting him and all that stuff, and then, man, I was waiting for that part two, man. Shit.
I know it. Everybody waiting for it.
Yeah, yeah. That was some good spit right there. That was some trill spit on that. Damn good story.
Yeah. Yeah.
We kind of messed things up with Wayne and them back in the day. I had
Yeah,
late '90s. Me and a partner had a a record label called Done Deal Entertainment. Out in LA, and we collaborated with different artists, Game, Snoop, Too Short, Corrupt.
yeah,
So um, we were trying to get a collab with Lil Wayne and the Hot Boys. So my partner was trying to be the Crip version of Suge Knight. He's trying
yeah,
to be the Crip version of Suge Knight, man. And so one night they meet us in Hollywood. They pull up in a bus. They meet us at the club, man. And it's back when they were wearing blue rags,
yeah.
you know. And so a couple of the homies acted like they was robbing them. Them dudes turned around. We hopped out, told them, no, no, we just joking. We just joking, man. Chill. Come on in, come on in. Them dudes looked at us, man, turned around and got back on that bus and got the hell on. Next thing I know, they wearing all red everything and, big bloods. And we sitting there like, damn, a little joke turned into all that, you
Yeah,
know.
okay.
And then my partner ended up, I don't know if y'all ever seen it on the news on TMZ once. Wayne was at a club in Hollywood and a dude was yelling at him, telling him, hey, cuz, you better check in next time you in LA, nigga. You better check. That was my old business partner. I'm overseas and I see it. Somebody sent me the link and I see it and I'm like, oh man, what's this
Yeah,
dude doing? He's still at it. He's still
Right.
at it. But yeah, man.
yeah. And then, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people say that the thing that I can't really respect about the check-in, you only do that to us. If you do that to other folks, I can respect, okay. But when you start targeting black folk, you'll hear that from me a lot. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
start targeting black folk, only doing this to black folk, I just can't really respect it. But you need to talk, if you do that to black and other folk, of course I don't agree with it, but I can respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't just do black folks because we, the bottom of the socioeconomic, totem pole. You know what I'm saying? Do that to the people that you scared of. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Right. Right.
I'm really talking about on that shit. I hate when like black folks are only ready to do something just to black folks, not anybody else. You give everybody else a pass, but when it comes to us, you ready to act like a pit bull.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. We gotta see the value in ourselves, and then start to see the value in each other.
Yeah.
That's what's missing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Them boys in LA right now for the 50th hip hop award. They
Yeah.
all out there. Nas, Lil Wayne, all them boys.
What y'all think about a lot of people saying Puerto Ricans, did rap 50-50, Black Joe. Puerto Ricans invented rap 50-50. It started in Jamaica. What y'all think about that?
Oh, I don't know
I
nothing
don't know
about it.
nothing about
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Now it's been
What
something
the?
Uh,
kind of going on where Fat Joe made some comments about Puerto Ricans contributed to hip hop 50-50. They wasn't really saying that, back then. He kind of bringing it up now. And also
right.
they pretty much taking black roots, right? Black culture and kind of, saying Puerto Ricans invented it or Jamaicans invented it with some of the stuff from I forgot one of the old pioneers that have some correlation to Jamaica or whatnot. But they trying to pretty much say this is been invented by other people, so to speak.
Well, one of the forefathers of hip hop was Jamaican.
Yeah, but yeah.
You know.
But they were trying to say that that's where the culture came from. But you check it out, you run into it. They trying to make a big thing about that, so you kind of run into it. But that was just some news I was kind of asking y'all probably checked out, y'all heard.
Right.
And then don't Eminem have some beef with some of the pioneers now? He got a beef
You
with
know, I ain't heard nothing on Eminem in so long up until the
yeah,
fight. Till he walked out with
oh boy,
old Bud.
Crawford, yeah.
Yeah.
Last thing I
Eminem
heard
been on
about
the
it
radar.
was Lazy Bone wanted to collaborate with him on a record.
Oh, okay.
That's the last thing I heard. And that was like yesterday. But as far as
Eminem,
beef or
man.
anybody, I haven't heard that.
Yeah, one of the best out there. Huh? Top 5,
Yeah,
dead or alive, Eminem.
yeah, yeah. He earned it.
Yeah.
He earned it. Boy, did he earn it. He earned his seat at the table.
Yeah, Eminem hard. Eminem hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had
Who
some good
gives a
help.
Black
damn?
man.
Who give a damn that he white? That man is talented.
Real
Man is
talk.
talented.
He goddamn had some good help though. Shit with Dre and 50 Cent.
Yeah.
That's a, yeah, that's a team right there. That's
Oh
a
yeah.
well, I can say with Dre, I think 50 fell under his label, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah, really Dre.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes. And they made it work for all three of them to be able to eat. You
Yeah.
know, that provides some of that good generational wealth.
Oh yeah. They definitely got it. They definitely got it. Shit, Dre, he in the billions now, so yeah, he definitely
Oh
got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
he up there.
Billionaire Boys Club.
Dre, uh Jay-Z,
Yeah,
Puff Daddy.
yeah. They say Puff just up there. And Kanye, I still think he up there. The way he up there, well, he may not be a billion, but he up there though.
Yeah, he up there. He ain't a billion now. They had something on TV I seen about 2 weeks ago, and he up there. He definitely up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they tried to get Kanye not too long ago, remember? They tried to freeze him out, tried to take his money from him.
Kanye be flip flopping. You know what I'm saying? Like you get the pro black side one time, and then
Kanye be on that
they get,
bull, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I
Okay, yeah,
don't know what it is. I don't know
yeah. You
what I'm
sound
just all
good.
from it.
You sound good for a minute, then you're talking something crazy about, hey, all my damn people are them J's. You know what I'm saying? all
Yeah,
my all my personal trainers are J, finance guys are J. So you just let us know what side you're working on, brother. I mean, don't get
right,
me
Yeah,
right.
excited for some revolutionary type talk when you're not, when you just bullcrap.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Yeezy. That
Yes, sir.
nigga that hell.
he came in hot. Boy, he came in, man, scalding hot.
Yeah.
Boy,
And then
like
you
you
start
said,
designing them
somewhere
clothes,
along the way.
and you
What
start
y'all
designing.
think about the Canelo and the Charlo boy, man?
Shit,
It's gonna be
probably be a good match. I gotta see what's up with Charlo. I ain't been really keeping up too much on the individual cats lately on the boxing, but I'm ready. I'm here for it. I'm here to check
it's
out
gonna
whoever getting in that ring.
Yeah, yeah. Ever since ever since Canelo lost to Floyd, man, he stepped it up. He had that
Oh
one
yeah,
loss, since then,
yeah,
where he underestimated homeboy, didn't take him seriously, and it was obvious throughout the fight, you know. But he been on another level since that loss to Floyd,
yeah. Canelo
and
bad.
I think he gonna, come back feeling like he got something to prove
Yeah,
after that loss.
he bad now. That's a bad boy right there. He couldn't touch
Yeah.
Floyd, but he bad. Not too many people can touch Floyd, so
Right,
he
right.
bad.
So, Charlo better be on his A game. He better be studying as much tape as possible and,
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
at those angles and training for those
yeah,
angles, you
yes.
know. 'Cause-
Breaking that
and the
down.
reason I say that is because we look at the last big fight, Spence and Crawford, you know.
Yeah,
So many people bet the house on Spence.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean? They
yeah.
thought that he was going to come in and dog Crawford. He's
Right,
going to dog
right.
him.
Yeah, yeah,
I thought it would have, I thought it would have been a stoppage around, excuse me, around the
And I
tenth
went
round.
with Crawford off the rip. I've been
Yeah,
screaming Crawford day one.
yeah. I thought Crawford would have stopped him at, around the 10th.
I
You
ain't
know what
think
I
it was
mean?
gonna be like that, but I knew he was
yeah,
gonna,
yeah, yeah.
shock the
Yeah,
world. But he,
man.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be like that either. But I was kind of going for Spence since he was a Texas boy. You know what I'm saying? So well, I just really found out after he lost. I was like, damn, okay, I'm kind of going with the hometown team. If I don't know him like that, I just
Yeah,
with the hometown team. Like I say, I used to keep up with the MMA, all the people, but now that's been so busy and shit. I catch it when I catch it. And I like, try to train whenever I can. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Uh, yeah, that was. I didn't know he had all them problems he had, man. They said he had a lot of brain damage type stuff going on. Just a whole bunch of just
car
crazy
accidents.
stuff that probably could have got in the way of him, fighting. You know what I'm saying? So gotta
Yeah,
be
yeah, that
He
car
need to
accident,
go on,
man.
hang it up.
yeah, yeah, for real.
Yeah,
That
Yeah,
should
they
have been
caught
his
that.
last fight right there.
Yeah, because they was talking
He need to
about the
go on, hang it up.
car wreck, some stuff with his eyes. He probably like
yeah,
he
his
going crazy
jaw.
or something.
Yeah,
So yeah, man, he need to go sit
all
down,
the deep fake. His
enjoy
last
it.
fight, his last fight, he thought his bottoms got knocked out. So that boy hit him so hard in the mouth, he looked down on the ground to make sure his shit didn't come out.
Hey, hey, you gotta call it quits sometime, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta
Time
hang it
gone,
up.
man.
But
Time to hang
some
it up.
Save,
people don't know how.
save your health for whenever it's a real life and death situation. You know, this stuff, as long as you're getting paid, you get some good money, but don't try to go out like Muhammad Ali. You know, a lot of people are
Right.
just brain damaged, man. When they just keep your sanity until you have to really use some fighting skills for real for life and death, you know.
Yeah, yeah. You
Don't
might
give
as well
up.
go on and get into promotions.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
don't get into the promotional game and
There you
get the
go.
bag like everybody else. That's what Floyd, Oscar, Hopkins. That's what everybody started doing once they retired. Getting into them promotions. That's where the money at.
See how Floyd did it, man. You can't, he's still full health and whatnot, barely been touched. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
People talk about the style, but hell, he nobody made more money than him. He coming out with his health, looking good, doing what he doing. I just don't like that he gave I forgot that dude, that Irish cat from the MMA. He kind of got his name.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, Conor McGregor, right? People say,
Yeah, yeah,
man, look, people say he could goddamn fight, but I try to tell him, dude, he was playing with him. If you look at the tape from him and Canelo, and then go look at the
yeah.
tape of McGregor, Floyd playing with the guy. You know what I'm saying? He doing it for money. He a businessman. Like he said, hey, you can't buy nothing with legacy. He said something like that, right? So that means
Yeah,
whatever, if the money's right, he's gonna go ahead and do it, right? You see, he got hooked up with Zeus, the network, they do a lot of fighting on there. So, it's more the reality stuff, drama. So he
yeah.
hooked up with them. And then, he fought with Conor McGregor to kind of boost him up. And I think did he fight with Jake Paul? No, did he fight
Uh,
for exhibition or something? Or am I tripping?
I don't know. No, I don't think he fought Jake Paul.
Okay, they didn't do no expedition. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but he gives some of
Nah,
these.
Jake Paul was fighting the other MMA cats.
Okay, oh yeah, and he took
Yeah,
he took
yeah.
the dive. Yeah,
And Nate Robinson knocked out my man Nate Robinson.
okay. And then being knocked out, that dude was the coolest cat ever being knocked out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wasn't
I never
it? Wasn't
seen a guy that been knocked out that happy. I never seen a guy get knocked out that happy. I never seen that. People say, I say it was a dive, but hell, he don't say it's a
my
dive.
man, my man is hey, dude, tough in real life.
Yeah,
You know
oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Which one? You
Yeah,
talking about Jake or the guy that he fought?
yeah. And I'm like, Nate. I'm talking about Nate.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
He a tough guy in real life. And was really training hard. Like he was trying to do something.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey.
He was just too happy about.
Quick nap.
He was just too
Man,
happy about getting knocked out.
I'm gonna catch up with you, boys. I'm finna hit it, man.
For
Finna
sure, for
hit it.
sure.
All right, man. Yeah, it's almost midnight.
We'll tap in, man. Yeah, it's almost. I'm finna. I gotta get up early.
All ready for sure.
All
Y'all
right.
do y'all thing.
Yes, sir.
Already,
Yes, sir.
man.
Good
Peace
talking
and
to y'all with you.
blessings,
I'm gonna
man.
go tap in with you.
For sure. Appreciate it. Later.
All right,
All
Day.
right.
All right, bro.
All right now. Peace.